frustrated with the fact that I didn't have a job and I wasn't really doing anything other than sit in my room all day. And then I finally told her I think I have anxiety.
Anxiety, a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. I wanted to make this documentary because I have a lot of knowledge about it and have experienced it for a few years now. This is my documentary, Anxiety.
Anxiety and depression type video. I always find with anxiety, if I don't have enough sleep.
Starting off with why anxiety is important to be talked about. It's important because I feel a lot of teenagers and even adults try to ignore it and don't feel like talking to anyone about it.
A little bit of anxiety. I haven't attacked with, really big, I don't think, issues of anxiety.
I watch a lot of YouTubers and I feel most of them talk about their problems with anxiety and even depression. I like to watch their videos because it's relatable to me and their audience. I even researched about some celebrities and found they also have their own battles going on. I found Johnny Depp has been battling with anxiety for years and has access to therapists all the time. Also, that Emma Stone had anxiety since a young age and has opened up about this publicly. Even Nicole Kidman has said publicly that she struggles with panic attacks with the cameras and she has had someone to calm her down all the time. I did some more research and found therapy called hypnotherapy. Family friend had mentioned it, therefore I wanted to see it for myself. I heard about a hypnotherapist called Derek Chapman and heard he was really good. I went on his website and also his Facebook to see what it was about. You can book appointments with him for him to do the therapy to get rid of the anxiety and worry you have. His Facebook page was very popular and I got to interview him myself. I'll just start off with a simple question. What is your views on anxiety?
Anxiety. It's my views on anxiety is 90% of my clients have anxiety. So I deal a lot with people with anxiety. They think it's another thing, but usually it's generally an anxiety problem. So they'll come here and say, I've got eczema, I've got this problem, and I'll do almost like a little sheet and ask them questions specifically. Whereas where they live, is it stress free? Where they work, is it stress free? Relationship, any stress there? And it's almost like you pinpoint things where the problem is because they don't really know where it is, and you can sort of highlight things they haven't even thought about. But what I usually do is a process called timeline therapy, whereby I'll say to the client, how would you feel if you let go of all your anger, sadness, fear, hurt and guilt in 2 sessions? And they go, really? I said, yeah. You can do that? No, it's like we do it together. It's not like a do-to process like the people think you're hypnotized and you're under. It doesn't happen like that. It's a two-way process where a client can sit there and go, I will not be hypnotized, I will not be hypnotized, and you won't get hypnotized. But it's almost like a waltz. So it's like if you ever watch Strictly Come Dancing and there's like a Lulu on there and she was a good dancer. But if you watch Andy Murray's mother, she couldn't dance to save her life. And it's like you're dancing with a lock, there's no sort of thing there. But it's a two-way process, you see. So
I filmed before I went on my own to the appointment with him and I was in a rush because I was late, as you can see on this video. But then I filmed after my first session and was more relaxed, and in this video I was explaining how it was really nice to talk about my anxiety to someone who could help me out with it. I also interviewed 2 teenage girls who both suffered with anxiety. I asked them, do they have anxiety? Do they know what it is? Do they know that according to the charity Anxiety UK, as many as 1 in 6 young people will experience an anxiety problem at some point in their lives? And the last question of, do they think every teenager will experience anxiety in their lifetime, in which they both replied yes. I went onto a website called Anxiety UK, which is a national registered charity. It provides information, support and understanding people with their therapy services. I found some information about young people with anxiety. It was showing the definition of anxiety and the research they have done to show the facts about teenage anxiety. I then scrolled down and found a lot more information available for teenagers who need help. I heard about 7 Cups when I was on my app store and I wondered what it was. I downloaded it and found you could speak to listeners when you're feeling any type of negative emotion, and they will not try and give you advice but listen to you and suggest things you could do to change.